I think a really good key indicator is where you really have a hard time figuring out where the direction stopped and the choreography began or begins, that it all is seamless, in other words. So it's not a big huge acting scene and then big dance, but there's a segue, it all blends, it all works together.
I mean, we have the benefit of knowing each other forever. A lot of directors and choreographers, they develop a relationship over the years, but sometimes you're working with people for the very first time. And you have to come together and share a common language, and be able to communicate what you think is working, what you don't think is working. Yeah.
And try not to let egos get in the way as
Which,
well.
doesn't always work.
Right.
We'll be driving home and be like, no, I think it worked. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does.
It's true.
What were we talking about?
I
don't remember.
How did we prepare you?
I don't really. Gosh, there was so much. I mean, I think because it is a true pre-professional training program that it was hard. They really pushed us. We were in, lots of different variety of classes, but on a very high expectation level of what we were bringing in terms of those classes, plus the main stage productions that we did that were of a really high, it was difficult because when I actually left FSU to go into the professional world, I feel like some of those theaters weren't at as high of a professional level as FSU.
She left here, and if I'm not mistaken, got a tour with Annie right away. And
you were the first person I called.
Yep.
I was in the bus station at Penn Station.
Yep.
Guess what?
And then we went to a party at your parents', the going away party.
Oh, right. That was for the.
That was for that tour.
But it was for the Far Eastern part portion of it.
So we've kept up over all the years. I mean, I've known all the shows that she's done, and the cool thing too is in 1997 we brought her back to be a guest artist as a performer in our production of Hello Dolly. So that was really fun too. Working with the students that she got to see and tell terrible stories about her time at FSU. But no, I've kept up with her career. Our dynamic has not really changed a lot. She really, in a way, never left our family. She used to babysit my kids. She sang at my oldest daughter's wedding. We were good friends with her parents, my husband and I, and so she's been in our family for years.
They keep changing the locks, but
I know, she keeps coming back.
I know where the hidden key is, and they would feed me, and I could do my laundry, and I was thinking about it though too, when I was in school, well, first of all, we were both a lot younger.
Yes.
And there's not as big of an age difference between us as there is between us and students now.
Right. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, your faculty, at least at the time I was at FSU, faculty were like your big sisters and your big brothers. There wasn't this huge, age difference. And so I don't know, I've just been, like she said, part of their family forever. And we've done so much. We've done more stuff together outside of theater, just personally with families and, and stuff like that. And so it's hard when we are in a professional situation to behave ourselves.
This production is fun. The cast is lovely. They're absolutely lovely. They're good dancers and singers. It's a fun show. It's an old show. It's a traditional show. But it's really lovely. It's fun. And she's put a nice twist on the end of it, so that it is very hopeful and not a downer.
Well, I think it's just, it's a classic 1960s, musical in the sense of, it's just past that golden age of Broadway where you had Oklahoma and The Sound of Music and stuff. So, but it's still, it's iconic. It's Bob Fosse inspired choreography, which is iconic. You've got numbers like Big Spender and Something Better Than This and Rhythm of Life and all of these huge, so it's pretty fast paced with a lot of fun numbers, a lot of very amazing dancers doing some really difficult choreography beautifully. It's fun to watch.